So Casey Jones and I are out for our morning walk. I don't know if I can run this selfie stick and walk him at the same time, because it's sort of like trying to ride a bike and walk a dog. He might just drag me all around and I might not be able to stay in control of this thing. But we did the video at the park yesterday using the selfie stick, and it turned out to be pretty good because it changes the perspective. And I know I got to get better, more comfortable using this thing, because when we're hiking and stuff, it'll make the videos better. He's got to check his P-mail. So we're on the canal trail in Denver, and this is the puppy dog that I take care of while we're here. He's such a laid-back, easy dog to take care of. His oh yeah, there's bikes. You gotta watch the bikes. And now he's gonna drop a deuce, which is good because then we don't have to pick it up out of the yard. Anyway, he's such an easy dog to take care of. But he wants to smell everything. And sometimes we have to pick up the pace a little bit, because he'll stop every 5 feet to smell the grass. And I can only imagine what it smells like for him. But once I get him walking, he'll walk pretty good, and then he'll get tired as we get to the end of this section of the trail. Okay, let's go. But yeah, this is one of our repeat house sits that we did this one last year, and we got to do it again this year. We got invited back, and that's really cool. But yeah, this is one of the trails. It's real nice, broad cement. It's right behind the house where we're staying. I bring him out every day for a walk. I don't want to overdo it though. Today we go to the zoo, so I want to take this selfie stick. I don't know if they'll let you have selfie sticks at the zoo. There's lots of places that you can't have them. Like, you can't take them on airplanes unless you check them. You can't take them into certain venues. So that's one reason why I've never really used one. I do have a smaller handheld thing. It's like it works as a tripod and as a kind of like a selfie stick, but it doesn't get you out past arm's length. And a lot of the videos that I've shot and put on our YouTube channel, I'm just holding the phone at arm's length, so you can't see any of the the environment around me. But I want to practice so you guys get to see me walking the dog. See some of this trail. It's not as early as we usually do this walk. I didn't sleep good last night. I don't know why. I might have ate too late because we were out at the park till pretty late last night. I might have just ate late. I should have just not eaten. But also I've been experimenting with pillows, trying to find a pillow that's more supportive of my head and neck when I'm asleep, because I've been having some challenges with my neck. Look, here comes a bike. These electric bikes, they go so fast. Those bikes go so fast, and they're on this walking trail. Seems like they should be on the roads. But whatever, I don't want to be a Karen. So, been having some pain in my neck, and I've been working on it for months, trying to get it to go away. And last night, I think I pretty much confirmed that it's the way I sleep, and of course it's been we've been doing this trip thing for over 2 years now. So I've been sleeping in different beds, good beds, bad beds, sleeping on the ground in our tent. We don't have sleeping pads. We just basically put our sleeping bags and our pillows and our blankets, and we just kind of make a big pallet. And depending on where we're camping, the ground can be really good, or it can be hard and rocky. It just changes from campground to campground. But I've always had real bad pillows. I started looking for pillows when we got back from our trip in Europe, because I suspected that was probably at least part of the problems I was having. And it's hard to find good pillows, and it's really hard to find a good pillow at a decent price. Ultimately, I found a store here in Denver. We were just driving by it, and it was one of the Relax the Back stores. And what I wanted was one of those neck traction devices. I still haven't ordered one. I'd like to try one first before I spend money on one. But I went in there and tried a couple of pillows and ended up getting a Tempur-Pedic pillow. It cost me like $120 for a freaking pillow, man. It's crazy. But it gives my neck a much more stable platform to lay on. And last night I didn't use it. I didn't use that pillow. I used a regular pillow. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I noticed that my neck was overextended. And I think that is what has caused all this problem. Now, there could be other issues going on, but that's definitely going to help. Only thing is now we got to go back in time, so it's taken a lot of time to get to this point. It's going to take a lot of time to get it corrected. And I've already got such bad sleeping posture and habits that it's going to take a while for my body to correct. And in the meantime, I don't, it still feels uncomfortable. But we're working on it, getting better. So anyway, what do you think of this trail? So this is how I start my day. I'll start my day by taking Casey. I'll get up and I'll have a cup of coffee, and then I'll take Casey Jones out for his walk. And then I'll go back to the house, feed him, and I'll usually go for a run. But today I'm not going to run because I ran pretty far yesterday. I pushed myself a little bit yesterday, and I'm a little sore today. So I'm going to give my body some rest, and then, but I'll still go for a walk. But we have entry tickets to the zoo at a set time, and so we're going to have to leave. We're going to have to leave the house on a schedule versus just going whenever we get up and feel like it. So I don't have a lot of time to go work out and do my usual routine. I've been wanting to take him to the dog park, but it's pretty far, to load him up and go specifically to the dog park when we can just walk here on this trail behind the house. But the other thing is, he's pretty good. At least he's been good for me. I don't know how he would be off leash around other dogs. They said he's fine, but he's not my dog, and I don't want him to get hurt, or I don't want him to get aggressive with someone else's dog. But the one thing around here, everybody has their dogs on leashes, and there are some dogs that are pretty aggressive towards him. They're controlled as they go by, but they're still, jumping and pulling on the leash and growling. And I don't want to have an encounter with another dog like that at a dog park with someone else's dog. Seems like it would be a bad decision and could go you go in a way that I don't really want to, I mean, I don't have time to deal with it. You know, I don't want to, you know, have a bad experience. We're almost done with this part of our trip. And this is, you know, you can see that this is a really good trail. And this morning there's been one other dog that we saw early on before I turned the camera on, but it's just been a bunch of bike riders. So there you go. Walking Casey Jones. Not a bad way to start your day. I picked up a handful of Instagram followers over the last couple of days, so I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. If you've come over and followed us on our YouTube channel. I have to admit that I don't really make a big effort with social media. I used to try, but it takes a lot of time, and I'm out doing the things. One day I'll make a video about, you know, why I do my YouTube channel the way I do it, and kind of the evolution I've gone through. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm not successful in any manner, but my YouTube channel is monetized. No, don't step in that poop. Somebody's dog pooped on this path and they didn't clean it up. I think if they poop on the path, they ought to pick it up. But if it poops in the grass, that's fine. But again, I'm not here to be the walking path police. Good morning. There's another hiker. See, this is a nice little path. If you go the other way, it goes to Expo Park, and that's where I go to run. I run around Expo Park. I'm gonna take you guys over there, do a video when I walk, kind of show you the park. I've been wanting to share more of our story. When I talk to people in real life and tell them our story, they find it interesting. But I don't know how to really just start talking about it and which parts. It's a very complicated, complex story. It's taken me years to get my life and the life of my children to this point. And it's still such a big struggle that I don't see where the attraction is. You know, we shoot the videos of the lakes and the mountains and the deserts and the airports and all the cities and stuff, but I don't know if anyone would be interested in the actual story behind why we live like this and how we got to this point and where I'm hoping to go with it all. I don't know, because I don't think people want to live the way I live. Everybody still wants to be out there, you know, doing all the things that make them unhappy. Anyway, we're almost to the point where we turn around. I'm gonna cut this video off. It's already gonna be 15 minutes of walking the dog. See, he's got to smell something. We're almost to the end. We've got a marker up here, a stump. I don't take him all the way to the next one. Come on, Casey. I don't take him all the way to the intersection of the street up there. I just take him right here to this stump. See, he's already starting to get a little tired. And now we got to walk all the way back to the house. But it's a good walk for him. Alright, so here's where we turn. Come on, Casey, let's go home. So this is where we turn around. There's a stump right there that's kind of like our benchmark. And now the sun's going to be in the camera, so I'll turn it off here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following. Thanks for putting up with my weird my weird way of doing YouTube. And have a great day.